Good afternoon and welcome to beautiful, historic Whitterfield here in Wisconsin Rapids as we get you ready for Merriwood crossover baseball this afternoon. It is the visiting Chequamegon Screaming Eagles and the home Assumption Royals. Again, good afternoon, everyone. Steve Maves alongside Sydney Seavey on this beautiful Friday afternoon here in central Wisconsin. It is a matchup that was supposed to be played last week or the week before, but finally able to get it in here this afternoon. As the Screaming Eagles coming in at 1-1 overall, a loss or a split to Rib Lake last week over here. Maybe it was even on Monday against Rib Lake over at the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Quadplex, and the Assumption Royals coming off of a doubleheader sweep, a loss. They got swept by Stratford on Tuesday, 16-3 and 10-0. As the meeting on the mound still happening. Head coach Ryan Hartman giving instructions here. Again, a beautiful afternoon here in Wisconsin Rapids as the Royals and Screaming Eagles will do battle here in just a moment. Appreciate everyone tuning in. I'd like to thank our friends from Chequamegon, the north side of the Merriwood Conference, as the Athens Blue Jays look to be right atop the conference again, and a handful of Athens beat Newman Catholic last night, 8-2, I believe it was. But the Blue Jays always a good team. The Screaming Eagles have always a historically good team. They won conference a number of times the last 10 years, and looking to make some noise in the Merriwood North once again this year. So Jason Wolf is our umpire behind the plate. Once again, we had him on Tuesday over at Robinson Park for Assumption softball against Stratford, and I had the opportunity to talk to Paul Jagolinski about it, and Jason Wolf voted and is one of the best umpires in the area. So the announcements being had. We extend a special welcome to our friends from and the starting lineups here. First for Chequamegon, batting first and on the mound is number 9, Corbin Phelps. Batting second in center field is number 18, Jacob Bushman. Batting third and at shortstop is number 3, Dustin Krieger. Batting fourth and at third base is number 2, Nolan Niehoff. Batting fifth and at first base, number 25, John Wartgo. Batting sixth and at second base, number 7 is Isaiah Bogard. Batting seventh and in right field is number 10, Xavier Eimerman. Oh, we're going to do national anthem first here before our starting lineup, so we'll turn it over to our national anthem singer, Alexis Walton.
Officials and fans, help us to be humble in victory, gracious in defeat, and to remember that all of our abilities are a gift from you. When the game is finished, grant safe travel home to all. We make our prayer in your name. Amen. And now introducing the teams. First of all, the reserves from the Chequamegon Screaming Eagles. Kraus, number 11, Joe Wartko.
Other starters for Chequamegon, batting 8th and behind the plate is number 13, Caden Krieger. Batting 9th in left field is number 30, Jeffrey Bogard.
Leading off for the Screaming Eagles and playing and pitching today will be number 9, Corbin Phelps.
We'll turn it over to Father Menzel for the rest of our starting lineups here before our national anthem, again sung this afternoon by Alexis Walton.
And at shortstop, number 3, Dustin Krieger. Batting fourth, at third base, number 2, Nolan Niehoff. Batting fifth, at first base, number 25, John Wartko. Batting sixth, playing second base, number 7, Isaiah Bogart. Batting seventh, playing right field, number 10, Xavier Eimerman. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 13, Caden Krieger. And batting in the 9th spot and playing left field, number 30, Jeffrey Bogart. The Screaming Eagles are coached by Jake Herbst and Dan Herbst. And now for your Wisconsin Rapids Assumption High School Royals. First of all, the reserves, number 2, Taryn Hoffman, number 5, Connor Peters, number 6, Frank Maytop, number 29, Braden Peters. Leading off for the Royals, Playing shortstop, number 3, Ryan Shaw. Batting second base, number 7, Jack Plott. Welcome back, Jack. Batting third, center fielder, number 24, Nick Lieber. At catcher, number 25, Owen Hartman. Batting fifth, and our starting pitcher today, number 9, Ron Board. Batting sixth, first baseman, number 34, Walker Libernack. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 4, Parker Gerke. Batting eighth and at right field, number 11, Joey Moyer. And batting in the ninth position, at third base, number 19, Chase Lieber. Assumption High School would like to thank Josh and Aspirus Riverview Hospital and Clinics for providing all of our home events with athletic training coverage. Please remain standing with your hats removed and your hand over your heart for the singing of our national anthem sung today by Alexis Walton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Alexis. Great job as always, and I neglected to introduce the Assumption High School coaches, Ryan Hartman, assisted by Jim Allen.
As always, a beautifully done job by Alexis Walton on our national anthem. As we get you ready for some high school baseball this afternoon, we've got a handful of games on the network for you. Marshfield and Merrill baseball. We've got Pacelli and Wild Rose softball. That game going on right now. See if we can get you a score over there from Morton Park as Ron Board gets ready to toss his warm-up pitches before the start of this afternoon's matchup. Also, Clintonville is at Wapaka. That's a softball doubleheader. Mike Wendlandt on that one for you. So we will have highlights of most of these games for you tomorrow. We've also got a quadruple header for you tomorrow. We've got 3 double headers and a single game for Columbus Catholic tomorrow afternoon down in Mauston. Check out ZaleskiSports.com for all of our upcoming games. You can find those at our Grassland Dairy weekly schedule. Thank you to our game day sponsors, Rapid Sheet Metal, Sparhawk Trucking, and Scott Krug Realty. Again, allowing us to bring you these games live and free all year long. See if we get you some score updates here from around the Zaleski Sports Network as they come through. If you know of any scores, let us know. Scoreless Pacelli and Wild Rose softball. Pacelli dominating their first 4 so games. Clintonville and Wapaka. Wapaka's up 9-3. Holy man. All right, Corbin Phelps to lead things off this afternoon. Ron Board on the mound. And our first pitch this afternoon is going to come in at 4:48 this afternoon. 82 degrees in Wisconsin Rapids in the first offering, misses for a ball, and it's 1-0. 16-mile-an-hour winds. Going to blow in some cold air this weekend. That one's going to be ripped into right center field, and that one's going to get down for a base hit. Cut off by Joey Moyer, and a leadoff base hit for Corbin Phelps. And Phillips has an early base, and Chequamegon's got an early base runner. Going opposite field on the second pitch that he saw. Now Jacob Bushman, the center fielder. Nice piece of hitting there by Corbin Phelps. Bushman, the center fielder, long, lanky right-handed hitter. Give you the defensive alignment here in just a moment for Assumption. Board kicks and fires and misses. Oh, good for a strike in the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Parker Gerke in left, Nick Lieberg in center, and Joey Moyer in right for Assumption. Board comes set. The runner at first and nobody out. It's going to be hit opposite field, but foul. And runs no balls and 2 strikes. Chase Lieberg at third, Ryan Shaw at short, Jack Klott back in the mix of things at second, and Walker Livernash is at first. Nolan Hartman catching Ron Board this afternoon. And umpire Jason Wolf roughing up some baseballs in between that timeout. 0-2 to Jacob Bushman. Dustin Krieger waits on deck for the Screaming Eagles. Phelps leads from first with nobody out. Board fires home. The 0-2 popped up. Foul territory. Room for Hartman? No, it's going to drift foul into the screen, and it remains no balls and 2 strikes. Mobile Link in Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for car and boat services, including window tinting, remote start, and accessorizing. That's Mobile Link on 8th Street here in Wisconsin Rapids. Rafters, we're at the home of the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters. Their season starts on May the 29th. The 0-2 from Board. Going to be hit right back up the middle. Double play opportunity. Shaw to second for one across. And a 6-3 double play. Ryan Shaw taking it himself. And there's 2 away just like that. 2 away. Ryan Shaw on the 6-3 DP. Beautifully done by the senior Ryan Shaw. That was going to be ripped into left center field, and another base hit for Chequamegon. A 2-out base hit for Dustin Krieger. And now Nolan Niehoff for Chequamegon. Jumping all over those early pitches. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in. Let us know where you're watching from. Give you a shout out here on Zaleski Sports. Ron Board comes set. Good lead over there at first for Krieger. Had him picked off. Back in time is Krieger. Board comes set. The first offering to Nolan Niehoff. It's good for a strike. Throw down to second is in time and got him. The throw from Hartman picks him off at second, and a caught stealing to end the first inning. Some good defensive play there for the Royals on the 2-4 putout. Caught stealing. We have played a half an inning. It is Chequamegon nothing. Assumption coming up. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
After giving up a couple of base hits, they were both erased on a caught stealing or a double play and a caught stealing, as Corbin Phelps will be on the hill for the Screaming Eagles. Here in the bottom of the first inning, he'll face off against Ryan Shaw, Jack Klott, Nick Lieberg, Nolan Hartman, Ron Boardwalker, Livernash, Parker Gerke, Joey Moyer, and Chase Lieberg, the 9 coming up to bat for head coach Ryan Hartman and the Assumption Royals this afternoon. Again, some good defensive plays there by the Royals, the middle infield especially. And Ryan Shaw starting that 6-3 double play, and then Jack Klott staying in there on the slide to be able to catch it and tag out the base runner to end that first inning. Bunt, third base side, tough play. Phelps steps, throws, high throw, infield base hit for Ryan Shaw. Using that speed is Ryan. And now Jack Klott. Good to see Jack back out on the ball diamond. First game back after his wrist injury. Shaw, a big lead over at first. First offering to Klott is good for a strike, and it's 0-1 with Nick Lieberg on deck. Klott, long, lanky right-hander. Throw back over to first. Runner at first and nobody out here in the bottom of the first. There goes Shaw. Throw down to second is on the mark, but not in time, and Ryan steals second base. 1 ball and 1 strike to Jack Klott with the runner at second now for Assumption. Again, they got shut out in their first game against Stratford 10-0. Did score 3 times in their second game, but gave up 16 runs. See if they can get on the board early here in the bottom of the first. The 1-1. Missed high for a ball, 2-1 to Klott. Nick Lieberg, then Nolan Hartman for Assumption here in the bottom half of inning number 1. Score update from Robinson Park, 2-0 Assumption over Tomahawk early. High and tight. 3-1 to Klott. Corbin Phelps struggling to find the zone here. Give you the defensive alignment in just a moment for the Chequamegon Screaming Eagles. Phelps comes set, looks at Klott and fires home. Fouls straight back. And the counter runs full now to Klott. Jeffrey Bogard in left, Jacob Bushman in center. Avery Eimerman in right. 3-2. And lost him. A walk to Klott. Now there's 2 on and nobody out for Nick Lieberg. Niehoff at third, Dustin Krieger at short, Isaiah Bogard at second, and John Wartko at first. Nick Lieberg a big opportunity early on here. Ward go at first, in at the cutout. There goes Shaw, had a huge lead, drives this one, that's going to split the gap, get all the way to the wall. 2 will score for sure. Clot right behind Shaw, and a 2 RBI double for Nick Lieberg. Shaw was running on the pitch, and Nick Lieberg got one that he liked. All the way to the wall in right center.
Is number 25, Nolan Hartman.
And the Royals take a 2-0 lead. Still nobody out here in the first. Now Nolan Hartman swings and misses at a strike, and it's 0-1. Ron Board awaits on deck. Good offense by the first 3 batters, the 3 seniors on this team. 3 of the seniors. A spinner and a beauty, and it's 0-2 to Hartman. Ron Board awaits on deck. Lieberg stands at second with nobody out. 2 runs across. Now it's going to be hit over to third and through the gap. And they're going to hold Lieberg at third, and almost sent him there on the bobble out in the left by Bogard. But 3 hits in the inning, and there's nobody out for Ron Board. Runners at the corners.
Number 9, the pitcher, Ron Board.
Ron with an opportunity to help himself out here in the bottom of the first. Krieger out to give some signals. Ron with 2 on and nobody out. Assumption coming out firing on all cylinders early on here. Ron looks at a strike, and it's 0-1. Walker Livernash awaits on deck for Assumption. Ron takes a timeout. I don't even know if he called timeout. He just stepped out of the batter's box. No balls on a strike to Board. Hartman leads from first with nobody out. Phelps comes set, steps off, no throw. Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for residential and commercial computer repair, custom-built desktop, off-site backup, and mobile repair. Look to Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids. Board behind the fastball, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 to Board. Outside, got him looking in the backwards K to record the first out of the game. First out of the bottom of the first inning. Now Walker Livernash with 2 on and 1 out. First offering to Walker misses high for a ball, and it's 1-0. Parker Gerke awaits on deck for the Royals. 2 across here in the first. 2 RBI double from Nick Lieberg. Outside to Livernash, and it's 2-0. And we got 3 doubleheaders for you tomorrow. All 3 of them got moved up an hour. I'll be over at the Quadplex here in Wisconsin Rapids. There goes Hartman. Fouls it straight back, and it's 2-1. The Menominee Mustangs coming to town, take on the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders. In baseball, they're taking them on in softball right now. Laconia will make the trip to Plover. They'll take on the Pacelli Cardinals softball team tomorrow. And Lacrosse Aquinas will take on Pacelli baseball tomorrow. And Livernash is ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Parker Gerke awaits on deck. Phelps takes a deep breath and fires home. There goes Hartman, and he walked him. Bases are going to be loaded. for Parker as a pitching meeting, mound meeting coming. As they do that, let's tell you about our friends at Fleet Farm. Head into Fleet Farm and get big savings on Milwaukee tools. Check out their selection of tool kits and tool storage options and save up to $200. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all from Fleet Farm. Score update from Robinson Park, 4-0 Assumption as they are in the top of the second inning over Tomahawk. And then another game for you tomorrow. Columbus Catholic will take on somebody. They were supposed to play Bloomer tomorrow, but I think Bloomer backed out of that Mauston Woodside Complex tournament. So they'll maybe find somebody else, and if they do, we'll have that game for you. Now Parker Gerke with the bases loaded and only one out. First one missed high to Parker. Joey Moyer waits on deck, then Chase Lieberg. 3 on and 1 out. Phelps fires home. Late on the fastball, and it's 1-1. Getting scheduled right now. Assumption back in action on Monday against Auburndale. That game is up in the air. Outside for a ball. Tentatively scheduled for Monday afternoon. The 2-1. Popped up, foul territory, long run, and good effort back there by Krieger, the catcher. And he evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mutual of Wausau Insurance is protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning. Parker Gerke trying to break this one open early. And he's going to pop it up, foul territory. And going to make the catch over there is John Wartko. And there's 2 away. Got underneath it and popped it out. And now Joey Moyer with a runner with bases loaded and 2 outs. Chase Lieberg awaits on deck, 8th hitter of the inning. Bases full of Royals with 2 outs. First one to Moyer, misses high for a ball. Lieberg still stands at third, Hartman at second, and Livernash at first. Outside corner, good for a strike, and it evens it up at a ball and a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Phelps comes set and fires on the 1-1. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. Got him in on the hands, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Moyer. Phelps comes set on the 1-2. Back to Moyer. Outside, good pick back there by Krieger to save a run. Evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Caden Krieger behind the plate. The 2-2 coming back from Phelps. Foul straight back into the net. Into the nice seats below, right behind home plate. Screen not along the fence line yet. The 2-2 back. Going to be hit over to short and across, and just in time, able to hold his foot over there was Wartko, and that'll end our first inning. 2 runs across on 1, 2, 3 base hits, And the Royals leave 3. We've played an inning complete. It's 2-0 Assumption. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
It'll be 3, 4, and 5 due up for Chequamegon, or excuse me, 4, 5, and 6 due up for Chequamegon here in the second inning. Nolan Niehoff to lead things off, then John Wartgo and Isaiah Bogard for the Screaming Eagles. They trailed 2-0 after a 2-spot put up by the Royals. And if you're Chequamegon, you got to be kind of relieved that they didn't score more. That was going to be fouled back and off of Hartman's glove, and it's 0-1. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area at Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has the personal touch to put you at ease. Dream big with small rates at Key Savings Bank. 0-1 to Nolan Niehoff, the third baseman. Ron Board comes set. Wheels and deals. We hit over to third. Chase Lieberg gobbles it up. Plenty of time to throw it across and retire Niehoff on the 5-3 putout, and there's one away for John Wartgo, the first baseman. 1 up and 1 down, number 25, the fifth. Number 5 hitter. And Ron letting Chequamegon put it in play and letting his defense help him out. And again, off of Nolan Hartman's glove, and it's 0-1. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business, now hiring for both their Weston and Moseley locations. With openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more, join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. The 0-1 coming back. Low one in the dirt, evens it up at a ball and a strike. Isaiah Bogard awaits on deck for Chequamegon. Good Merriwood North team. Split their opening doubleheader against Rib Lake. The 1-1. Fouled in on the hands of Wartgo, and it's 1-2. Nobody on, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 2. Ron Board comes set. Looks in, shakes one off, shakes a second one off. Gets a third one that he likes. Foul it back. Look out back here off the facade above us. And it remains 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the top of the second inning. 2-0 Assumption. Ron Board fires. Lifted into right. Joey Moyer tracks it down and backs into it for the second out. 2 away for Isaiah Bogard. Again, Ron Board getting the job done, letting his defense help him out. Leadoff single by Corbin Phelps was erased by a double play. A 2-out single by Dustin Krieger was erased by a caught stealing. And then a ground out and a fly out to start the second inning. Board fires home. Swing and a miss. Tried to check his swing and went around. That was an easy one. But again, the umpires working together. That's why there's 2 of them. Make sure you get the call right. Broke his wrist with broke the plane with his wrist. And that one misses high. Same spot. Bogard didn't chase after it. It's a ball and a strike to Isaiah. See if we get your score update from the Quadplex. The Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln softball team playing Menominee this afternoon in a doubleheader. There's a strike, and it's 1-2. Wisconsin Rapids up 2-0, and they're in the 6th inning of Game 1 of their doubleheader. Senior night for the Red Raider ladies. The 1-2 coming back here. Kicks and fires. Swung on and missed, and they're going to tag him. And Jason Wolf says that Nolan Hartman got him, and that'll end our second inning, the first strikeout of Ron's high school career. And that will end our top half of inning number 2. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We played an inning and a half. 2-0 Assumption. Back after this. Lesky Sports.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Chase Lieberg to lead things off for the Royals. 9-1-2 due up for Assumption here in the bottom of the second inning. Chase pops this one into right field, backing up on it and making the catch is Eimerman, and there's one away. One pitch and one out here in the second inning. Ryan Shaw now at the plate. He had a bunt single to lead off the game. Jack Clott awaits on deck. Again, Shaw bunted his way on in the first. And Nolan Niehoff hasn't gotten the word that he might do it again, and he doesn't. Anyway, that first one misses. Hasn't gotten the message. Nolan's still back out on the cut of the grass at third base. Swung on and missed. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. I might say that the element of surprise is eliminated after his bunt, but and Ryan with the speed could do it again. That one a wild pitch. And it's 2-1. We might be joined by the Assumption ladies before the night is over. Might be joined by the Assumption ladies before the night is over. 8-0 Royals over Tomahawk as Ryan Shaw swings and misses at a high fastball, and it's 2-2. I think soccer might be on the road tonight. I'll take a look at it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Shaw fouls this one into the parking lot. He evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Phelps comes set. Breaking ball stayed back on a nice play over there by Wartgo to stay down and make the play, and there's 2 away. Screamer there by Shaw. And now Jack Klott, who walked and scored on Nick Lieberg's double back in the first. We got softball, baseball, and no soccer tonight. Nothing tomorrow. And then baseball and softball scheduled for Monday. Again, that is subject to change. As Klott fouls this one straight back, and it's 0-2. Again, with the possibility of some of the S word coming on Sunday nights. Rain all day Sunday forecasted. And then Sunday into Monday, snow was forecasted, and Wartgo eliminates Klott, and that'll end our second inning. A clean second inning for Chequamegon defensively. 3 up, 3 down. We've played 2 complete. It's still 2-0 Assumption. Back after this. So, Lesky Sports.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Rustic Redefined is the Wisconsin Rapids area's local boutique clothing store for women and children. Find a personalized shopping experience with excellent personal service and unique and trendy styles. Enjoy a great variety of always changing outfits, tops, purses, shoes, accessories, and so much more. Rustic Redefined has your unique style ready for you at an affordable price. Find your look on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids, or keep up with all the newest options on Facebook at Rustic Redefined.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Seven, 8, 9 duo for Chequamegon here in the third inning. 2-0 Assumption. Avery Eimerman looks at a ball outside. So 1-0. Caden Krieger and then Jeffrey Bogard duo for the Screaming Eagles here in the third inning. And the 1-0. Going to be hit off the end of the bat. Livernash will take it himself. Boblet over to Board, and Ron is there on the 1-3 putout. There's one away for Caden Krieger. Running can be hard on your body, whether you're training for marathons, competitive runs, competitive runs, or just for daily exercise. Turn to Roberts Physical Therapy to get moving, keep moving, and enjoy life on the run. Roberts Physical Therapy with locations in Amherst, Plainfield, and here in Wisconsin Rapids. Caden Krieger, the catcher, with one away. First offering from Ron Board is good for a strike. Ron working efficiently. The 0-1. Going to be lifted to center. Right there is Nick Lieberg. Takes about 3 steps back and makes the catch. And there's 2 away for Jeffrey Bogard, the left fielder.
Now to back of the screen, the Eagles is number 30, Jeffrey Bogard.
2 away here for Jeffrey, the left fielder. Now back to the top of the order in Corbin Phelps, the pitcher. Ron out of the windup. First offering. Misses inside. Just able to get it out of the way was Bogard. Gerke, Lieberg, Moyer from left to right in the outfield. Lieberg, Shaw, Klott, and Livernash from third to first. The 1-0. Right down the gut for a strike, and it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 away. We play in the top of the 3rd inning here in Wisconsin Rapids. Gets a strike in the outside corner, and Board is ahead in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 3, 4, and 5 due up for Assumption in the bottom of the 3rd. Gets one that he likes on the 1-2. Twisting it around in his glove. Swung on and missed. And Board strikes out another one. We have played 2.5. Ron picked up his 2nd strikeout of the night. And it's 2-0 Assumption after 2.5 innings right here on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
If you think it's cold outside now, just wait. Nasty weather is on the way, but you don't have to freeze. Get your vehicle into MobileLink for a remote car starter. When it comes to remote starters, there is only one leader in central Wisconsin with over 5,000 units installed. Blake at MobileLink. You work hard, and it's time to treat yourself to something you will use all the time. Schedule that remote starter and start beating Old Man Winter.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool, tuition. We're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
Nick Lieberg to lead things off here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Nick swings and misses at the first one. He ripped an RBI double to the right center field gap on the first pitch he saw in the 1st inning. Missed high for a ball, and it's 1-1 to the Assumption senior, Nick Lieberg. Phelps fires. Low. Dropped there by Krieger, and it's 2-1. Two-one firing home. Gonna be popped up a mile in the air. No, the Screaming Eagles really know where it is. Foul territory, and gonna be dropped. Looks like it may have gone off the side of the noggin of Jeffrey Bogard, making sure he's okay over there. Coach Hartman is making sure. Keeping an eye on him. He tripped in foul territory. It looked like it may have gone off the left side of his face. New life for Nick, though. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. A spinner just misses high, and a count runs full to Nick. Nolan Hartman, then Ron Board here in the Assumption 3rd. Corbin Phelps comes set. Just misses low and out and draws a leadoff walk. Nolan Hartman singled and was left stranded at second in the 1st. Nolan singled back in the 1st inning. Corbin Phelps is hurt. We're going to take a break. We're going to take a break here. Corbin Phelps down on the mound. We'll be back to Whitterfield after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be. Looks like Corbin Phelps is ready to go back out there. Looking back at the replay, it looked like he may have gotten his plant foot stuck in the landing spot, in the divot that the pitchers make out on the mound. Threw a couple of warm-up pitches, and he's ready to go here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Ahead in the count, no balls and a strike to Nolan Hartman. Nick Lieberg leads from first. Pickoff attempt over to first, and Wortko just saved a couple of extra bases, and now there's warm-up action for Chequamegon. Tony Petzel going out there to throw. Foul straight back. No balls and 2 strikes to Nolan Hartman. Phelps fires. There goes Nick Lieberg, and that was going to be hit foul past third. Ron Board awaits on deck. Board, then Livernash here in the third. We hit up and out of play. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. Still nobody out. We play in the bottom of the third inning. Nick Lieberg led off the inning with a walk. He leads from first. Ran a couple of pitches ago. Stays put, the 0-2. Going to be hit over to short on the line out across the diamond. And again, Wartko was able to save another base. As a line out caught there by Dustin Krieger. Our base umpire took a tumble. Had to get out of the way of the throw by Krieger. And there's one away. More so for his safety. Cracking up down there. Looking at Dustin Krieger over at short. Pick off back over to first as Ron Board struck out looking back in the first. He stands at the plate with 1 out. Board has pitched an outstanding game so far through 3 innings. There goes Lieberg. Throw down to second is wide of the mark. And Nick slides in safely. It's 0-1 to Ron. But now Lieberg stands in scoring position with 1 out. Corbin Phelps comes set. Kicks and fires home. He hit up along third, and Coach Hartman unable to make the play over there. And it's 0-2. To Ron Board. Nick Lieberg stands at second with 1 out. Kicks and fires home, the 0-2. Foul back. Look out back here. Right through the window. And it remains 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to Ron Board. There goes Lieberg, and another stolen base. Steals third. Went right through the window here in the press box. One ball and 2 strikes, 1 away. Phelps fires home. High and away, 2-2. Walker Livernash awaits on deck. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Corbin Phelps trying to work out of this third inning. Lieberg stands at third base. The 2-2 coming back. The spinner didn't break, and it's 3-2. Count runs full now to the Assumption pitcher, Ron Board. The 3-2 popped up in the air, foul territory. Corbin Phelps makes the call and makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Good battle there by Ron Board. That one won by Corbin Phelps. And now Walker Livernash walked and was left stranded back in the first inning. Runner stands at third base. That's Nick Lieberg. A walk and a couple of stolen bases for Nick. First offering to Livernash, driven to right center field. That one's going to bring in a run. Walker trucks around first. He's heading to second. An RBI double. A 2-out double for Walker Livernash. And the Royals get on the board here in the third inning with 2 outs. Now Parker Gerke popped out to first his last time up. More good opposite field hitting by the Assumption Royals. Joey Moyer waits on deck for the Assumption. Livernash leads from second. The first offering from Phelps is going to be hit over to short and ate him up over there, Dustin Krieger, and an E6. And the inning stays alive for Assumption for Joey Moyer. Grounded out to Krieger to end the first inning. Two in scoring position with two runners on with 2 outs. Livernash stands at second. There's a swing and a miss. And it's 0-1 to Moyer. Livernash from second. Gerke from first. The 0-1. Outside, just missed. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. Gets the strike called. Low and away. And it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away here in the bottom of the third inning. A run across for Assumption. The 1-2. Count runs even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chase Lieberg awaits on deck. Deuces wild here in the bottom of the third. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. And got him looking to end the third inning. The Royals score 1 on 1 hit. They leave 2. We've played 3 complete. The Royals lead 3-0 after 3. You're watching high school baseball at Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
One, 2, and 3 due up for Chequamegon here in the 4th inning. It'll be Phelps, Bushman, and Krieger. Winters in Wisconsin could be a challenge. Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling in Wisconsin Rapids has more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling today. Make sure your air conditioners are ready to go as well with this warm weather upon us. Make sure your ACs are all tuned up and ready to go. Nobody better than Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling. Corbin Phelps led things off with a single to start the game. He's eliminated on a double play in the first offering from Ron Board here in the 4th. Misses for a ball and it's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the 4th inning. Ron Board fires home. Gonna be hit to right. Moyer in on it. Calls everybody off and makes the catch for the first out of the 4th inning. Jacob Bushman at the plate now. Grounded into a 6-3 double play back in the 1st. Ron Board comes set. We hit over to in between 3rd and short, and a 1-out base hit for Jacob Bushman. And now Dustin Krieger singled and then was caught stealing back in the 1st inning. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Kerry Van Aert, State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, and more. For both Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield, find Kerry Van Aert, State Farm on Facebook to get started today. Runner at first and one out. No runs, 3 hits, and an error for Chequamegon. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Assumption so far tonight. And Krieger singled and was caught stealing to end the first. Ron has pitched well for Assumption here so far this afternoon. Comes set, looks at his runner. Runner goes. Throw down to second, is on the money and got him again! The second caught stealing of the night for Nolan Hartman. And there's 2 away. Krieger ahead in the count, 1-0. Second caught stealing by Hartman tonight. The 1-0. Can be hit over to first, backhanded by Livernash, over the board, and that'll end our 4th inning. 1, 2, 3. We have played 3.5, halfway through this one at Whitterfield in Wisconsin Rapids. 3-0 Assumption. Back after this. Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Chase Lieberg to lead things off for Assumption here in the bottom of the 4th. Got some warm-up action as Connor Peters warming up for Assumption. Ron Borda has pitched outstanding for Assumption this afternoon. 4 innings, no runs, 3 hits, a couple of strikeouts. Ron has pitched well, giving the Royals a chance here. Offering to Lieberg, misses low and away. Whitetail Properties, for the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin. Call our buddy Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties to share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. Call him at 715-213-4468, 715-213-4468. Lieberg, Shaw, and Klott to lead things off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Halfway through this one, the ball game just an hour old. First pitch is at 4:48. We're at 5:48, and Lieberg is ahead in the count 3-1. Ryan Shaw waits on deck. Lieberg flew out to right field, back in the second. And a high strike, and the count runs full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Right on the edge. Phelps fires home, 3-2, swung on and missed, and Corbin fights all the way back for out number 1. That is his second strikeout of the night. And now Ryan Shaw, a single and a ground out tonight for Ryan. Had a bunt single in the first, grounded out to first back in the second. There's a strike to Ryan Shaw, and it's 0-1. Looks like Tony Petzel's still warming up out there for Chequamegon. Breaking ball broke, just not in time, and it evens it up at a ball and a strike. One ball, one strike, one away here in the bottom of the fourth. Hit right back up the middle, and a screaming line drive for Ryan Shaw. And now the Royals with some speed on the base paths here in the fourth. Jack Klott, a walk and a ground out. Stone Innovation can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovation takes care of it all for you, from fabrication to design and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. Shaw back in time after the pickoff attempt. Shadows creeping in just a little bit over home plate and slowly getting to the mound. Shaw, a huge lead at first, popped up and out of play right field side by Klott. Ryan Shaw's lead at first base is massive. Got the speed enough to get back in time. Also the awareness and quick enough to take that extra step and get to second on anything bobbled behind the plate. And Krieger was ready. Walker Livernash warming up too?
Nope, now they just switched.
Oh, they just switched. All right. A ball and a strike to Jack Klott. Shaw back in time. Again, it's got the speed and awareness to get back in time, but also has that extra step if the ball trickles away from Krieger behind the plate to take second base without hesitation. And there goes Ryan. That was going to be lifted. Same spot by Klott, and out of play, first base side. And the count runs a ball and 2 strikes. Maida Custom Apparel in Stevens Point provides quality decorated apparel from hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. That's Maida Custom Apparel, Stevens Point. And Jack gets hit in the back. And a hit by pitch, and Klott will head down to first base. 2 on and 1 out for Nick Lieberg. 2 RBI double in the first and walked and scored in the third in Nick Lieberg. A couple of candidates for our highlight house tonight if Assumption hangs on. Nick Lieberg and Ron Board opportunities. That was going to be popped up. Third base side not a play. Now looking for some extra baseballs here. Nick gets back into the right-handed batter's box. No balls and a strike with 1 away. High and tight to Nick, backing out of the way, spinning out of the way. With so much of our lives riding on the internet these days, choosing a provider you can rely on has become more important than ever. As a local company, Solaris sees their customers as neighbors and not just numbers. You can trust their fiber delivers the fastest, most reliable, and most advanced internet experience in town. Visit Solaris.net. Outside corner gets the call, and it's 1-2. And now where you set up, it's where the ball crosses the plate. And Nick over to second and eats up Bogard at second base. And a hard hit ball by Nick Lieberg. He's on base for the third time today. And a second error by the Screaming Eagles. And now Nolan Hartman, who has singled and lined out, and that could be it. That might be it for Corbin Phelps this afternoon. Let's see if a pitching change is coming. See if we can get you some score updates as well, and I believe it is a pitching change coming for Chequamegon. Tony Petzel coming in to throw. And that will be the day. Corbin Phelps will head over to second base. And the second baseman, Isaiah Bogard, I believe, is going to be done. So that is the change. The pitcher will head to second. Corbin Phelps heading to second base. And Isaiah Bogard exiting for Tony Petzel. Petzel, the pitcher, as the day for Corbin Phelps is complete. All the base runners are his responsibility, except for Nick Lieberg. He reached on an error, so that would be an unearned run. But Nolan Hartman finishing, they're ready to go. So Nolan Hartman be the first batter to face the new pitcher here with the bases loaded and only one out. Opportunity here for Nolan Hartman to break this one open. Fires home. First offering missed outside. Petzel comes set. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1 ball and 1 strike. Rustic Redefined provides a boutique shopping experience with unique and affordable clothing and accessories to fit your individual style. Shop Rustic Redefined on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Bases loaded for the second time tonight for Assumption. They loaded them in the first and only scored 2 runs. The 2-1 coming back. There's a nice pitch, but it missed low. And another one out of the zone, and Nolan Hartman will get a RBI the easy way. Bases loaded, 3 balls and a strike. And walked him. An RBI for Nolan Hartman on the walk. And everybody goes up a base. And now Ron Board, the pitcher. A strikeout and a pop-out for Ron today. Petzel comes set. Missed high for a ball. Wisconsin River Orthopedics encourages you to stop living with the pain. Come see them and let's get you back to living your life to the fullest. For joint pain, rehabilitation, urgent care, and more, come to Wisconsin River Orthopedics in Wisconsin Rapids. Offering to Board, gets the outside corner, and it's a ball and a strike. Corner infielder still playing for Chequamegon. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. And a backwards K to Ron Board, the second time he's gone down via the strikeout. And there's 2 away. First strikeout for Petzel. And now Walker Livernash had an RBI double his last at-bat. If he pokes one out there again, 3 might score for Assumption. 3 on and 2 outs. And Livernash looks at a strike in the outside corner. It's 0-1. Parker Gerke waits on deck. And able to check his swing at a ball that bounced in front of home plate. Give you a Brewers update here in just a moment. They are still out on the West Coast for another week or so. A strike. Perfect pitch. And it's 1-2 to Walker Livernash. They're in Arizona, start off the week. They're in San Diego this weekend, Seattle, and then they come back home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Walker Livernash. He's just able to stay alive, and it remains a ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Bases full of Royals here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-2 coming back. And got him looking on the outside corner. Back-to-back backwards Ks to end the 4th inning. Royals leave the bases loaded for a second time tonight. They do scratch across a run on an RBI walk by Nolan Hartman. We've played 4 complete. Ron Board out there for his 5th inning of work when we get back to Whitterfield.
One of our
Celeste
16
Sports.
mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Get you some score updates here on the Zaleski Sports Network from Marshfield. The Marshfield Tigers 3, the Merrill Blue Jays nothing. DC Everest and Eau Claire North. This game was 5-0 after a half inning. DC Everest was up 5-0 on Eau Claire North. Eau Claire North now in the bottom of the 3rd, leading 10-5. Wapaka and Clintonville. Wapaka took game 1 of that doubleheader, 18-3, and they lead 4-0 after the 1st inning. That's a tough go-around there for the Clintonville Truckers. Pacelli and Wild Rose. That game is over and done with. Softball. And it was 7-1. That was going to be hit over to short. Back on it is Shaw. High throw to Livernash, but he keeps his foot in 1 pitch and 1 out. 1 pitch and 1 out for Chequamegon here in the 5th inning. Now John Wartgo, a fly out to right. Fly out in the 2nd. Now it gets passed on the wild pitch by Ron Board. Again, Ron in his 5th inning of work. He's given up 3 hits, but they've all been erased. 1 by a double play, and 2 of them have been erased by Nolan Hartman on caught stealings. Ron has pitched outstanding tonight, the 1-0. There's a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Top half of inning number 5 here at Witter Field in Wisconsin Rapids. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Four runs, 5 hits, no errors for Assumption. 0 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for Chequamegon. We play in the top of the 5th. The 1-2 back from Ron Board. Swung on and missed. And strikeout number 3 for Ron. Nobody on and 2 outs. Petzel, the new pitcher, is at the plate for the first time. Going to be lifted, fouling into the screen, and bounced and caught in the Chequamegon dugout. It's 0-1 to Tony. Working out of the windup, Ron Board. And the 0-1. Outside corner gets the strike, and it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Ron kicks and fires. Low and in the dirt. 1-2. Avery Eimerman on deck. Ball and 2 strikes. Board kicks and fires. Foul straight back into the screen again. Again, we've got a quadruple header for you tomorrow. 3 double headers. And then Columbus Catholic scheduled for a game down in Mauston tomorrow for baseball. The 1-2 coming back. High and away. Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln will take on Menominee. The Mustangs come to town for some non-conference baseball action tomorrow. First pitch at 10 a.m. over at the Quadplex. And both Pacelli teams are in action tomorrow. That one bounces in front of Hartman and then down the third baseline. Pacelli baseball will host La Crosse Aquinas. First pitch there at Buchholz Park is at 11 a.m. Then Pacelli softball will take on Laconia at the WIAA Sports Complex in Plover. That first pitch is at 11 a.m. as well. The 3-2 coming home. And got him looking to end the 5th inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for Ron Board to end the 5th. We played 4.5. It's still 4-0 Assumption. Back to Witter Field after this on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for Assumption here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Parker Gerke, Joey Moyer, and Chase Lieberg. Gerke today a pop out and reached on an error in his 2 at-bats this afternoon. Just past 6 o'clock here in Wisconsin Rapids. Foul straight back. And it's 0-1 to Parker. Joey Moyer waits on deck. Last look for an update that we had from Robinson Park. It was 12-3 Assumption against the Tomahawk Hatchets. Now it's going to be hit right back up the middle. And Parker with a leadoff base hit. And now Joey Moyer, a ground out and a strikeout tonight for Joey. He's up to the bat for the 3rd time. Gerke leads from first with nobody out. First offering to Moyer, squares the bunt, and he fouled it back. A ball that was probably would have hit him. Looks like it was on the way to the right-handed batter's box. No balls and a strike to Joey Moyer. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Chase Lieberg awaits on deck. Then back to the top of the order, and Ryan Shaw. No balls and 2 strikes. Gerke a good lead at first. Going to be hit over to third and off the glove of Nolan Niehoff. And Moyer reaches on an error. 3rd error of the night for Chequamegon. And now Chase Lieberg, a fly out and a strikeout for Chase tonight. Chase flew out to start the 2nd, struck out to start the 4th. Corner infielders play in for the Screaming Eagles. Squares the bunt, offered at it and missed. Said he fouled it off. I don't know if it got touched or not, but he offered at it. John Wardgo out at first. About 70 feet or so away from home plate. Looks at a strike in the outside corner, and Lieberg's behind 0-2. Ryan Shaw waits on deck for Assumption, leading 4-0, bottom of the 5th inning. Petzel fires home. Couldn't get him to chase, and it's 1-2. Now it's going to be hit into left. Long run and makes the catch out there. Nicely done to second. And couldn't quite double up Gerke. Jeffrey Bogard with a nice play. And there's one away for Ryan Shaw. A couple of singles and a ground out today for Ryan. A couple of runs scored as well. Two on, 1 out, bottom of the 5th. This is high for a ball. And back in time is Moyer over at first. Try to throw behind him. Infield plays in. Dustin Krieger then goes behind Gerke. And bounces away. Good job behind the plate by Caden Krieger. That's 2-0 to Ryan Shaw. Ryan singled in the first, scored in the first, grounded out to second, grounded out in the second, Then singled and scored in the fourth. Misses high, and it's 3-0. Jack Klott awaits on deck. Jack today a walk, ground out, and a hit by a pitch. See if he gets the green light. 3-0, and he walks on 4 pitches. Bases loaded for Jack Klott. And only 1 out. Third time tonight. Third time tonight that the Royals have had the bases loaded and less than 2 outs. In the first. In the fourth. There's a strike to Klott. Nick Lieberg waits on deck. Nick's been on base 3 times today. He stands in the on-deck circle. No balls and a strike to Jack. Gonna be hit right field side, drifting foul. And it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. We play in the bottom of the 5th. 4-0 Royals, 3 on, 1 out. Petzel trying to work out of it here. Durkee, Moyer, and Shaw. The 0-2. Nice job behind the plate again by Caden Krieger, saving another run. One ball and 2 strikes. To the Royals' second baseman, Jack Klott. Going to be ripped into left center field. That one's going to split the gaps. And Ryan Shaw is right on the tail of Joey Moyer. They're going to send Moyer home, and the throw is on the money, but he's going to be safe. And Moyer slides in. The throw was on point. And 2 runs will come across. And I think they're going to ask if Jack Klott missed first base. I don't think he did, but a 2 RBI base hits for Jack Klott. But Ryan Shaw was right in the back pocket of Joey Moyer, and he had to hold up for a minute. And then Moyer, Gerke scored easily. Moyer came around to score. 2 more across for the Royals, 2 in scoring position. But the throw was on the point, or was on the money. And Moyer slid in just in time. Guess we'll take a look at it here, see if. Yeah, he was safe. Two more in scoring position with only 1 out for Nick Lieberg. Not sure again. I'm not a baseball coach, but that one's going to be hit into the gap. And it's going to be bobbled. They're going to hold Klott at third base. An RBI single for Nick Lieberg. I was just about to say that Nick's been on base 3 times tonight. No reason to put him on or to let him swing the bat. They had a base open, could have put him on for free, and they let him swing, and he drives in another run. His 3rd RBI of the night, his second hit of the night. And Nolan Hartman now with 2 on and 1 out. 7-0 Assumption. Nolan Hartman today, a single, a line out, and a walk. There goes Nick Lieberg. Throw to short, and the umpire got in the way. And a stolen base for Nick Lieberg. Runners at second and third with 1 out. 0-1 to Nolan Hartman. Infield plays in again. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Going to be playing the bottom of the 5th inning. 3 across for Assumption, looking for more. Ron Board awaits on deck. Hound bounces in, bounces away. Klott, a late start, and the slide, he's going to be out at home. Lieberg to third. Klott gunned out at home for the second out. Again, good hustle again by Caden Krieger. Good job by Tony Petzel as well on the mound to get back there. And Jason Wolf had a perfect look at it. And so did we. A good tag there. 2 balls and a strike. And again, another phenomenal job. That one bounced away by from Caden Krieger that time, but could have gone all the way to the backstop, and that would have been an easier run for Nick. Caden Krieger doing well behind the plate tonight. 3-1 to Nolan Hartman. And a wide strike to Hartman. Count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning, 7-0 Assumption. Going to be off the end of the bat, a cue shot by Nolan Hartman. Just died in the grass out there. Nick Lieberg stands at third with 2 outs. Petzel shakes one off, gets the second one that he likes. Now it's going to be hit back up the middle. Nolan Hartman, an RBI base hit. Stuck the bat out there and poked it into center field. 8-0 Assumption. Now Ron Board with a runner at first and 2 outs. 4 across here in the bottom of the 5th for Assumption. Ron today, a couple of backwards Ks and a pop-out. Foul territory. And the first one misses for a ball. 1-0 to Ron Board. Well, the 8th hitter of the inning for Assumption. And they're going to get a courtesy runner for the catcher, Nolan Hartman. Frank Maytott will come in to run. Frank Maytott on the base paths now for Assumption with 2 outs. One ball, no strikes to Ron Board. And going to be hit into right field. Going opposite field, first base hit. And Maytott is trucking into third base. It was bobbled out there in right field. And Board with a base hit. And now the 9th hitter of the inning, Walker Livernash. Maytott was about to round second base. Then it got bobbled, and Coach Hartman said, "Get on your horse and get over here," and he did. And now there's runners at the corners with 2 outs for Walker Livernash. We saw this last night over at Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln, the 5th inning, coming alive. Throw down, no, going to be cut off there. Ron Board heads to second. 0-1 to Walker Livernash, the 9th hitter of the inning. Petzel comes set, the 0-1. We hit sharply past third, and it's 0-2. Maytott at third, Board at second. 2 outs, 0-2 coming back to Walker Livernash. Petzel fires home. Swung on and missed, and that'll end our 5th inning. 4 runs across for Assumption. They leave 2 more And we head into the 6th inning. It's 8-0 Royals. Back to Whitterfield after this on Zaleski Sports.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
Rustic Redefined is the Wisconsin Rapids area's local boutique clothing store for women and children. Find a personalized shopping experience with excellent personal service and unique and trendy styles. Enjoy a great variety of always changing outfits, tops, purses, shoes, accessories, and so much more. Rustic Redefined has your unique style ready for you at an affordable price. Find your look on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids, or keep up with all the newest options on Facebook at Rustic Redefined.
Marcus Purdy to lead things off. First offering misses low and away. From the number that we have on here for everybody wondering, according to our game changer, Ron Board is only at 45 pitches. There's a strike, a ball and a strike to Marcus Purdy. I think you can get up to 100 pitches. Then you have 4 days off, but they don't play again until Monday. Scheduled Monday. Again, all subject to change. And it's 2-1 to Marcus Purdy. 3 hits, 4 strikeouts today for Ron Board. Has pitched outstanding. And evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the running for a Zaleski Sports Player of the Game, Ron Board and or Nick Lieberg. He'll be fouled back and out of play. Remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nick's been outstanding today as well. 2 base hits, has been on base 4 times. 49 pitches for Ron Board, 36 of them have been strikes. 50 and 37 results in strikeout number 5. 3rd strikeout in a row for Ron Board. So 50 pitches for Ron Board, 37 of them strikes. 5 strikeouts for the freshman. Now Caden Krieger, the catcher. First offering from Ron Board. Shakes one off. Twists the ball around in his glove and fires. Inside corner, good for a strike, and it's 0-1. Jeffrey Bogard awaits on deck. Minimal shadows here at Witter this afternoon. into this evening. There's a swing and a miss. Krieger behind the count, 0-2. And don't forget, Naysville Dairy postgame show will wrap up our broadcast, Heartland Farms postgame show will wrap up our broadcast this afternoon. Best in the potato biz. The 0-2. Low. Heartland Farms started planting potatoes this last week. And why not? Beautiful weather. Get out there and start them up. Farming 27,000 irrigated acres. The 1-2 back from Ron Board. 2-2 now. Ron was at 44 pitches through 5 innings. Kicks and fires home. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 6 and 4th strikeout in a row for Ron Board. And it looks like we're going to get a pinch hitter here. It'll be number 11, Joe Wartgau for the Screaming Eagles. Wartgau will pitch or will hit in the 9th spot.
On behalf of the Screaming Eagles is number 11, Joe Wartgau.
The Assumption softball, 16-5 winners this afternoon. First offering from Ron Board. Foul straight back. Royals scored in every inning, 4 in the first, 4 in the second, 5 in the third, and 3 in the fourth in the softball game. As expected, all 3 pitchers throwing today for the girls. Ava Schill went 3 innings. Macy Fowler went 1. Ari Kavanaugh went 1. The Royals will be back in action on Monday, hosting Auburndale. Inside corner, good for a strike, and it's 1-2. Home run tonight for Ava Schill. Anna Schooley had 2 triples. Kristen Casey had a triple. Miss low, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. All around good evening for Assumption softball, and so far so good here for baseball. The 2-2 coming back from Ron Board. And popped out of the mitt. They got to make the tag. They tag him, and Ron Board strikes out the side here in the 6th. He has struck out the last 5 batters. We played 5.5. It's 8-0 Assumption. You're watching high school baseball, Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Taryn Hoffman to lead things off, hitting for Parker Gerke here in the sixth inning. Royals leading 8-0. I'd have dual Zaleski Sports players of the game tonight, depending on how this one wraps up here in the next inning or so. First one outside, Hoffman misses. Ron Board has been as good as it gets on the mound for Assumption. Has struck out the last 5 batters. And there's a strike to Hoffman. Has faced the minimum on the mound. Nick Lieberg has been outstanding at the plate. Going to be hit over to first and foul. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Taryn Hoffman. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 6th. Ball game closing in on 2 hours. High and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Braden Peters is on deck. He's hitting for Joey Moyer. That was going to be hit up the middle. Backhanded. Steps, throws. A great play at second base by Isaiah Bogard. Excuse me, that's the pitcher, their former pitcher, Corbin Phelps, ranging over and making a nice play. There's one away for Braden Peters. That was a heck of a play by Corbin Phelps at second base. Braden Peters and then Chase Lieberg. That was going to be hit over to third. Gobbled up there by Niehoff, and 1 up and 2 away now. Now Chase Lieberg, a flyout and a pair of flyouts and a strikeout for Chase Lieberg this afternoon. Ryan Shaw waits on deck. First offering to Chase is good for a strike, and it's 0-1. Lieberg just a freshman as well. Probably step into a massive role in the fall. We'll get into that once it comes around, but a 1-3 putout. We go to the 7th inning, and the Royals lead 8-0. We'll be back to Witter Field for the 7th after this on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Seventh inning we go. Jack Klotz on the mound to try and finish this one up. Corbin Phelps at the plate. Ron Board goes 6 innings. Chopped fair ball past third. And Phelps will round first, and he'll truck into second. The throw is going to be cut off, and a leadoff double for Corbin Phelps. The first hit by Chequamegon since the 4th inning. The first base runner for Chequamegon since the 4th inning. Now Dustin Bushman, the center fielder. Runner at second and nobody out. Klott fires home. Good for a strike, and it's 0-1. Again, we'll have an opportunity to talk to Nick Lieberg and Ron Board before we wrap this broadcast up tonight. The 0-1 from Klott. We hit up the middle. Ryan Shaw will track it down across the diamond. And a bad throw. He's going to be safe at first. Throw home, not in time, and a run scores. Bushman will reach on the error. And Chequamegon's on the board here in the top of the 7th inning. Bad throw there by Shaw. And now Dustin Krieger, a single and a ground out. And now a conversation to be had if Walker Livernash pulled his foot. It was extremely close over there at first. A good stretch out there. That's fine. And he's going to be safe at first. The throw is on time, but pulled Livernash off the base. And that right foot couldn't stay. There's a runner at first and nobody out for Dustin Krieger. Pick off over to first, and Jack Klott almost threw it away. Klott comes set. Bushman leads from first. Low for a ball, 1-0 to Dustin Krieger. Nolan Niehoff awaits on deck. This tie for ball, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Runner at first and nobody out. Gonna be knuckled foul and out of play. 2 balls and 1 strike to Krieger. Nolan Niehoff on deck, then John Wartgau if the inning continues here for Chequamegon. Clock gets one that he likes. The 2-1. Outside miss, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Lifted into right center field. Tracking is Lieberg, and he makes the catch for the first out. 1 up and 1 down for Nolan Niehoff. Nolan today, a couple of ground outs. A ground out would end this one if he can ground it out to Ryan Shaw. Turn the double play and get out of here with a win. Jack Klott comes set. Good for a strike to Niehoff, and it's 0-1. And highlights of this game later on tonight on Facebook at Zaleski Sports. Nice thing about recording these games, I don't have to wait for YouTube to process them. They've seemed to take their sweet time the last couple of days. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube, they take forever. The games are a little bit longer than they have been, but they got to worry about all the copyright music and all the goofy stuff. The 0-1 coming back from Clot. Low and away, 1-1. One ball, one strike, one away here in the top of the 7th inning. Royals looking for win number 1 on the 2023 campaign. Swung on a miss, popped out of the mitts. The 1-2 coming back. Missed outside, 2-2. The 2-2 coming back. Got him swinging. And there's 2 away here in the 7th inning. And Assumption of 1 out away from claiming their first win of the year. And we'll have a pinch hitter, I believe. All they've got left is Tristan Pankratz, and he will be the one to come and hit.
Now the guy for the Screaming Eagles is number 44, Tristan Pankratz.
Pankratz at the plate with 2 outs here for Chequamegon. And we'll have an opportunity to talk to Ryan Hartman, Ron Board, and Nick Lieberg in just a couple of minutes. First offering from Jack Clot, misses outside. A 1-0. Low and out, 2-0. And Heartland Farms post-game show coming up in just a little bit. About 3 or 4 minutes after the final out is recorded. The 2-0. High over the head of Pankratz, and it's 3-0. Tony Petzel awaits on deck. The 3-0. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike. Clot comes set, fires. Going to be lifted foul. Look out in the parking lot, and the count runs full. Jacob Bushman will be off with the pitch. And Chequamegon down to their final strike. The 3-2. That'll do it. And the Assumption Royals pick up win number 1 here in 2023. It is an 8-1 win over the Chequamegon Screaming Eagles here in Wisconsin Rapids. Again, Heartland Farms postgame show coming up next. We'll have an opportunity to talk to Ryan Hartman, Ron Board, and Nick Lieberg after this on Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Not too difficult.
Good? Good. 1, 2, good? I think so. Good. All right, welcome back to Witter Field here in Wisconsin Rapids. The Assumption Royals pick up win number 1 here in 2023, 8-1 over the Chequamegon Screaming Eagles. Here with starting pitcher Ron Board. Ron, faced the minimum tonight, struck out your last 5 batters. What was working for you on the mound?
I was just commanding my fastball, and my changeup and my slider were working really well.
And just talk about the defense behind you, giving up a leadoff hit, turning a double play, and then giving up another hit, and Nolan Hartman threw out 2 guys for you, trying to steal bases. Just talk about the confidence that gives you on the mound.
It's invaluable. It makes me feel so comfortable out there knowing that I got guys behind me that can make plays for me.
And then offensively, we'll talk to Nick here in just a minute, but offensively able to get some run support early on as well. Just talk about that a little bit.
It just makes me be able to go out there and have confidence in my pitches, throw strikes, and just get the job done.
Perfect. Don't go too far, all right? We'll talk to Nick Lieberg. Nick reached base every time tonight. A couple of big hits, including right there in the first inning, 2 RBI double. Just talk about what was working for you at the plate today.
Yeah, well, usually I'm seeing curveballs. He came out and was throwing me some fastballs, so I had to jump on those early. And yeah, that's what was kind of working.
Obviously, earlier this week didn't start the way you guys wanted against a really good Stratford team, but able to come out, get the momentum swinging your way early. Just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I think a big part of it is the practice we had yesterday. We had really good practice, kind of shook off the nerves of Stratford being our first game, got prepared for this one, and came out and got the job done.
Just talk about having a freshman on the mound and the way he was able to work around the Chequamegon hitters.
Oh yeah, it's sweet. I mean, we have kids that can step up and play for us, play big parts, get things done. I mean, we've never had it before. It's really nice to have.
All right, we're going to put you guys in the house, all right? All right. We're going to give you this. All right. You guys know what to do.
You go first. I'm Ron Board. And I'm Nick Lieberg. And we're in the house.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you. With that, we're going to sign things off here from Witter Field in Wisconsin Rapids. We got 3 doubleheaders for you tomorrow. Check them all out at ZaleskiSports.com. And again, subject to change, we got games for you on Monday. Doesn't look too promising, but stay tuned to ZaleskiSports.com for all of our updates on our weekly schedule. For Sydney Seavey, this is Steve Mabe signing off from historic Witter Field. Have a great night, everyone. We'll talk to you again tomorrow right here on Zaleski Sports.